Yo, what's up guys, Fnatic here, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to complete the Firebase Z Easter egg in Cold War Zombies. The only prerequisite you need is the AK-84 Wonder Weapon that is required at a later step in the Easter egg. But with that out of the way, let's jump right into the tutorial. The first thing you need to do is turn on all 3 of the Ether reactors and open up Pack-a-Punch. This is done by following the on-screen objectives in-game. Now head over to Mission Control and interact with this window to talk to Peck. When he is finished talking, head back over to Ravenov and talk to him. He will give you a key card that you're going to use to open 3 cabinets. The first one is across the street from Ravenov in this building to the right of the stairs. Just go up and interact with it will open and you can pick up a serum. The second one is in the Colonel's office by Jug to the left of the desk. Again, just open it and pick up the serum. And the third one is under the OPC in the engineering room right here. Take the 3 serums to the field hospital in the barracks area and interact with this machine to input the serums and begin to spin them. After a few seconds, a bit of hellhounds will spawn, so watch out for those. Just kill them, go back to the machine and interact with it twice to pick up the agent delivery system. Take the machine to the left of the OPC and place it on this AC unit to begin dispensing gas. Run down to Peck and interact with the window and he will start dancing. Just wait at the window until it lets you interact with it again and Peck will tell you to go to the data center. On the upper level by Speed Cola, go up to this machine and interact with it to unlock it. You will not be able to pick up the essence trap. Now you need to look around the map for a group of various items that are on the ground. These can be anywhere on the map, but they will always be in a group together. As you can see on screen, I found my first group of items in the command control room, and they look like this. Just walk up to each of the items until a mimic spawns out of one of them. Shoot the mimic until it is very low on health, and throw it on the essence trap by hitting your tactical grenade button. Bring the mimic over your trap and double tap your interaction button to activate it. If done correctly, the trap will say target captured and it will be glowing purple. Pick it up and take it back to the data center and place the trap into the machine. If you collected the correct entity, Weaver will say that you have found a code or coordinates and that you need to find another one. Now you're going to want to end the round and repeat the same exact process. Look for a group of items, spawn the mimic, get it low on health, collect it in the trap, take the trap back to the machine, and wait for Weaver to tell you that it's the correct essence. End the round and repeat this for the last time, and after Weaver is done speaking, a floppy disk will dispense from the machine. Pick up the floppy disk and take it to the upper level of the planning office and insert it into this machine. Wait for the OPC door to open and walk inside. A portal will spawn and the announcer will begin to count to 100%. Wait for him to finish speaking and head over to Peck and talk to him. Wait for the shutters to close and Ravenov will tell you to open a locker that is to the left of the window. Interact with it and it will drop the ether meter. Pick it up and head outside to the scorched defense area and go into this hut and pick up the shovel that is leaning against these boxes. There are now going to be 3 different dig sites around the map. These spawn in the same location every game and can be done in any order. The first one is just outside the planning office in this corner under the stairs. Interact with it and it will spawn about 20 different containers around this area. You need to find the one that doesn't have any black smoke or particles in it. On screen now is the difference between a good and bad container. If you pick the wrong one, about 4 to 6 mimics will spawn in and you will need to end the round to try again. If done correctly, it will be added to your inventory. The second one is out in the jungle defense area in the second lane from the left. Just walk out and listen for the beeps. When you find it, interact with it and it will start a lockdown and throw a bunch of hellhounds and manglers at you. It's not too hard and from my experience, they only spawn in from this one side. Also, a little tip, you can use these manglers for the magazine part for the wonder weapon. So if you're below round 15, this is a good way to get it as you will need it for the next step. When you are done, the lockdown shield will go away and you can pick up the container off the ground. The third and final dig spot is right outside the hospital underneath the data center stair platform. This is where you'll need the wonder weapon. Listen for the beeps and interact with the dig site. The container will rise up and teleport to a random tent in the barracks area. You can follow the line that it leaves behind when it teleports to find it easier. When you see it, do not enter the room. Take out the Ray K and switch to the grenade launcher by pressing B on the keyboard or up on the D-pad for controller. Shoot the container and quickly run into the room and pick it up. If done correctly, it should be in your inventory. Now you need to go to each of the ether reactors and insert the crystals. Just go up to each one and interact with them. After the third one, your screen will shake and you now need to go to the OPC. Go into the room and the portal will disappear after a few seconds. Just wait in this area until Weaver begins talking to you. Wait for them to stop talking and you can now interact with this computer in the planning offices. Move the blue dot with the controls that it tells you and hover over the yellow dots on the map. You need to find the dot that has a question mark on the bottom right of the screen. When you find it, press the align button and the satellite will begin to rotate. Wait for the laser beam to fire onto the satellite. Now start to set up as the next step will throw you into the boss fight. Head into the OPC room and interact with this terminal. A cutscene will play and when it is done, the boss fight will begin. To beat the Elder God, you just need to shoot it and dodge the attacks. And be careful as a lot of mimics and manglers will spawn in all around you. The different attacks it will do is slam onto the ground in front of it, so do not go anywhere near it at all times as it will insta-down you when hit. The second attack is that it will shoot hellhounds from its hand. To deal the most damage, wait for the mouth to start glowing red and shoot it in that area. That is the weak point. I recommend following this path as you see me do here, as I really don't have to deal with mimics or manglers that often as they were having to chase me and they couldn't keep up. To stay safe while shooting, stay on the rooftop by the teleporter and dogs will just hit the wall in front of you. Pack-a-Punch and the Wonder Fizz are both accessible during this fight, so you can always get your perks back. When you kill the Elder God, the cutscene will play and you have successfully completed the Easter egg on Firebase Z. But that's going to wrap up this video here. If you guys enjoyed and this was helpful to you in any way, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, make sure to sub button down below, as only a small percentage of you watching are subscribed to the channel. It only takes a second to do, and if you don't enjoy the new content, you could always unsubscribe. subscribe. But other than that, it's been Boy Fanatic, and I'm out. Take it easy.